Ansan, and for today's video, we were gonna make paper weaving, paper cup weaving, and soap carving. So have fun! Paper weaving is a craft in which thin strips or sheet of paper are woven together to create textured, durable, and colorful new creations. And these are the following supplies we needed: paper in various colors, glue, scissors, ruler, and pencil. The first step is cut the paper into the desired shape and size of your paper weave picture. I cut mine into 8-inch square. Next is I fold the paper in half. This should meet two short ends of the paper together. Place your ruler approximately an inch from the top of your paper. Then draw a line along the flat edge. This time, I cut evenly spaced slits. Mine are about 1 inch wide, starting from the folded edge and stopping about 1 inch from the opposite edge. Drawing vertical lines to use as guides for cutting can be quite helpful, especially for younger kids. Carefully unfold the paper, and it should look like an accordion. Fifth step is cut colored paper strips. Mine are 1 inch wide and 10 inches long. The stripes must be longer than the length of your square size. If your paper is a rectangle, the stripes should be longer than the side perpendicular to the slits. Take one paper strip and wave it across the slits, going over and under the slits. Move the woven strip to the top and start with the next one. Weave the second strip in an opposite pattern as the first. If your first strip went over and under the slits, the second strip should go under and over the slits. Weave more strips in an alternating pattern until you get to the bottom of the slits and your square or rectangle is full. Carefully flip the paper square so that the back is now facing up. Apply glue at the ends of each paper strip. And then flip the woven paper square again so that the folded ends are concealed at the bottom. So, I cut a larger piece of bond paper. It's your choice if you want a construction paper to frame your paper weave. So you can use a pair of paper edging scissors to create a wavy edge frame if you want to. Then after that, you can glue your paper weave at the center of the frame. Lastly, you can decorate the frame if you like it. So you can use some glitter glue, puffy paint, sequins, beads, small craft foam shapes, stickers, buttons, ribbons, and other notions. But this time, I used symbols that was related to the theme of my art. So as you can see, my artwork is inspired by the LGBT pride flag. And each of the 6 colors has a meaning, such as red means life, orange means healing, yellow means sunshine, green means nature, blue means harmony, and purple means spirit. Cup weaving is a simple craft perfect for using up scraps of yarn, and the results are so impressive. So before we start, we needed these following materials. First is paper cups, pencil or marker, scissors, and yarns. First of the mat, in order to get in the out of the weaving, you need to have an odd number of strips. So measure around the cup with the tape and divide it by an odd number and mark out. So I decided on 9 wrap and I made a mark evenly around the top of the cup. Cut down sides of cup at each mark from mark at mouth of cup to the base of cup, leaving approximately 0.5 cm. And cut at base. It is important to make sure your cuts are smooth as the yarn will snag on any uneven edges and make it harder to weave. After the yarn is attached to the cup, weave the yarn in and out of the spokes. After a few rounds of weaving, gently push the yarn to the bottom of the cup to keep the weaving tight. Weaving can take a bit of time, so go slowly and be patient. To begin weaving with new color, dropping yarn tails between weaving and inside of cup as you go. I'm gonna continue weaving just as I did before. Over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under. And if you can see here, an easy way to help you weave is by pulling the flaps down, or you'll make the effort to pull the flap of the cap towards you when you're going under. See how it's really work, you can bend it because the string is going to have the structure, so watch when you get it. You're gonna be able to go really fast. Okay, I'm gonna use a really cool type of yarn. You could even use bows. You're gonna tie the ribbon on the string just like you did before. And you're just going under, and going under. Look how easy is it with the ribbon. Once you get the hang of it, you can sit there, and this is something you can do in front of your TV with your family. I know you have a lot more time now, so instead of just sitting there, you can be weaving and sitting there. When you're finished, you have your little string, cut yarn and tuck tail into weaving at inside of cup. If you wanted, you can glue and let it dry to secure. I'm so glad that I got to try this with you, and this is the final product. Hi guys, we're in the last part of this vlog, which is soap carving. Soap carving is a fun and easy way to create sculpture from a bar of soap. Furthermore, before we start, we need these materials: bar of soap, small knife, and pencil. The first step is deciding what you want to carve. For instructional purposes, we will choose a scorpion. Next, you will need to transfer your design to the bar of soap. To accomplish this, use either knife or pencil to gently etch your design to the bar of soap. If you are not confident in your artistic abilities, you can place a piece of paper with the design you trace over your bar of soap and then make indentions in the paper, which will transfer onto the bar of soap. So after making an outline, this basic outline shows you what part of the soap you need to remove. After that, slice off the edges of the soap, starting at one of the corners. Cut down to your line so that your soap forms the basic shape of your design. At this point, examine your work to make sure you are keeping symmetry. Make any necessary adjustments by shaving off excess material. Once you get most of the carving out of the way, it is time to focus on the finer details. Lastly, I polish the soap carefully using my fingers to remove any soap shavings left on the surface. And tada! We're done in making our soap carving. But before we end, I just want to share why did I choose Scorpion. It's because Scorpion is my zodiac sign and it represents my personality and characteristics. So we all know Scorpion is a terrestrial arachnid with pincers similar to those lobsters. Moreover, Scorpion symbolizes boldness, determination, fearless, vulnerability, and resilience. We experience and made us acknowledge and value arts in different nations. And that would be all. Thank you!